I taught this girl technique in an hour lesson, and here's how it went down. She started at the club, 8 years old. This is what she looked like. Playing red ball. I had her on red ball. I had her. She was doing once a week, one private a week, and one group lesson a week. And the groups were confined to around four or less players. So it was kind of like a team format. Sometimes it was just two of them. Sometimes it was just me and her, twice a week. So we did the red ball thing for a year. Then we progressed to orange ball, and never got to green ball. I closed the club, did a few lessons with her again, never saw her again. And I don't think she plays tennis never played tennis again, seriously, after that. Uh, but yeah, got to orange ball. When she got to orange ball, there was 1 hour. And all I did was get her to have the racket head above the handle. Because on the forehand, she didn't really do that very often, if at all. And I had her just get the racket head above the handle when she goes to make her preparation, and that's all I did, and then I let her play out from there. And it took an hour. She got it right away after playing for a year and a half, 2 years. And that's how it's done. When you go through the process of the red ball or the orange ball or just playing games, etc., for a year or two, it's very easy to make those small adjustments. And really, I don't think it needs to go any further than that. That was good enough for me. I saw her, which I don't have video of this, but I had her hitting orange ball with a high school, number one for his high school team. She was playing all out with this guy, serve, return. I mean, he could have hit the ball. Of course, this guy could really, really rip an orange ball, but he was still hitting fast. The pace was like the pace of what you would see at the pros, etc. The pace is all I was concerned about, and he kept it at that pace. And she was playing. The movement was all there. So that's how it's done. That I did it with her, and I wanted to tell that story. But I also wanted to say that this is what tennis people will call a talented player. I don't think she's talented. I think she was a gymnast. She was practically a full-time gymnast. Her dad was in the military. Her dad loved sports. Her dad played games with her. She tried lacrosse, like sincerely played a season of lacrosse at like 8 years old, which I would consider a very athletic sport. She knew how to throw because he practiced throwing with her. She had strength. She had flexibility because of the gymnastics. All these things. And, you could say that she was born like that. I'll give you, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in sports that in other sports that are born this way, like way more than tennis. And if you have them on the court, 9 times out of 10, you can do the same thing with them. Play with play the game for a little bit, and then any little minor adjustments can be made. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two if they really care, if they're listening, if they're attentive. If they don't care, of course, they could be playing games with you. But even then, I would just leave it alone. Because when they get old enough, when they get to a point where they do care and they are attentive, it shouldn't take longer than that. Anything else is just a waste of time. And I wanted to show that in this video. This player, at least from my perspective, proves that. And anyone who thinks otherwise should try it for themselves, and they'll see that you can form someone's technique in less than an hour. It's done. Move on to something else. Have fun with the game. And I do think this will make for better players.